All right, Steve, so when you think of fireworks, and you think of a party, and you think of a great big sale, what do you think of?
Just do the deal.
That's exactly right. It is Just Do the Deal, 4th of July event going on right here, right now at the all-new Devon Nissan at 459 West Lancaster Avenue, Route 30 in Devon, where Steve loves to say,
just do the deal.
And Steve, here is how we begin the 4th of July extravaganza. Woo! Are you ready for the fireworks? Are you ready for the party?
We're ready for the party, ready for the fireworks. And let me tell you, come down and see me. You wouldn't want to be me, but please come down and see me.
And after all, Steve, if you can't get them done, who can?
Nobody.
And speaking of getting people done, Steve, I'm going to let a little secret out of the bag, if it's okay with you.
Okay.
Over the last couple of months, you have done an extra big business in getting more and more people approved that really came here after they had been up and down and all around. And not only have you gotten those people into automobiles, but what they have been very surprised to find is the automobiles that you're getting them into are brand new Nissans in a lot of cases, and in some other cases, the pre-owned car, truck, SUV of your dreams. So, Steve, what is the secret to all of this?
You know, you asked me that a lot throughout the years we've all been together here. Between, you know, the store we had on the boulevard, this store, used car operation up in Bend, Salem. I think the secret is the people buy in to what we're trying to accomplish, the employees. We've got Alex and Matt's been with many, many years. They understand that when the customer comes into the showroom, salesman understands, they can look at a customer and say, really, if we can't get you done, truly, nobody can.
That saying didn't happen by accident, did it?
By accident. I had a customer. The reason why I got that sale, that saying is I had a customer come in and tell me, Steve, let me tell you something. I'm a firm believer. I know this. From what I've seen, if you can't get me done, then nobody can. My husband and I, we're not even going to shop anymore. This is what a lady told me out of Philadelphia. I said, you know, so I never looked at it that way. But you know, ma'am, you're probably pretty right on that. If I can't get you done, nobody can. So I think we take our time. I think the whole idea behind it is sitting, talking to the customer, finding out, and I keep saying this, what the problem was. How did you at one time have this good credit, and then all of a sudden it went like this? These last 2 or 3 years, what in the hell happened?
Something changed.
Something changed. And we just sent a 15, 20-minute interview with the client, figuring out what they're trying to accomplish. What is it you'd like to see today? A lot of them will say, oh, I owe $18,000 and my car's been appraised for $5,000. Oh my God, I don't know what to do, Steve. But you know, we had just had a gentleman just now traded in a 2016 Honda Accord EXL. And he came in from Reading, Pennsylvania. He said, I drove an hour and 15 minutes to get here with traffic down Route 422. And I said, well, what? And I was outside talking to him as I was looking at his car. I said, well, what really brought you in? He said, I seen your commercial. I seen your half-hour show last night, because it was on last night. And he goes, you said trade amnesty. Well, everybody up in the Reading market told me that I need $9,000 down to get out of the car because I just bought the car. I just bought the car 6-7 months ago. So he's at the top of what he owes. And he traded a car in on that car that he was upside down on. So it even compounded it even more. So I said to him, we got you out. He goes, yeah. He goes, and guess what? My payment's $40 less a month and I got twice as nice a car.
Less.
I said, really? Now, that exceeded my expectation, because I'm thinking in normal cases, well, you're driving this car, I can get you out, but I might have to put you at either the same car, maybe a little bit less, but you'll be all right. You'll get out of that car, we'll get you out of the negative equity and get you back on the road to financial freedom. We got him a nicer car.
Ooh.
$30, $40 less a month.
Oh, it's juicy.
His wife loves it. She wasn't here. He had to call her. He sent pictures of it, and blah, blah, blah. And I said, hey, listen, what I don't want to have happen, today's Thursday. I don't want you to come back here on Saturday and go, hey, Steve, send her pictures, make sure she likes the car. She loves the car. But that was a perfect example, and we ended up doing the deal. We sat and interviewed the customer. We've been with the customer a half hour, 45 minutes prior to, picked out the right car, got him to accept the car that we thought we could do it on, gave him all the dealer cash, all the rebates. We gave him everything that we had in our drawer.
We threw it all at him.
We threw them all at him. I praised his car for probably $2,000 to $3,000 more than I should have. But it's a nice retail car. It's a Honda Accord 2016 EXL. I'll put it online for the right price. And, hey, we'll do what we got to do, and we get out of the car and we keep it rolling. Just keep selling cars.
All right, so here's the deal. We know it is 4th of July weekend. We know that obviously you are going to have some spectacular deals. Now, obviously, you're open on 4th of July. Obviously, you're not going down to the shore. You're not going on the beach on 4th of July. You're going to be here. You're going to be here.
I'm going to be here cooking hamburgers and hot dogs.
You're going to be here Friday too, right?
We're going to be here Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Big weekend.
Big weekend, cooking hot dogs and hamburgers, giving away TVs.
Ooh. Who's cooking the hamburgers? Are you doing it, Steve?
I'm doing the hamburgers and hot dogs.
Watch out, folks.
Watch out, folks.
I heard you cooked some mean hamburger and hot dog.
Might be better off bringing your lunch. Hey, listen, there's going to be a disclosure. Anybody gets sick, it's not on me. You're eating at your own discretion. But yeah, we're going to have a 3-day party. I expect, because of the June that we had, and again, I just want to thank everybody out there. As everybody knows, the car market has been plugging along, doing all right, but it's not up to all of us dealers' expectations. But I got to tell you something. I'm up 118, 122% year over year.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good when most of the dealers are flat or down. And I say it. I got to thank you. I got to thank you and your team to get the customers to watch, to believe, and they come in. And I got to thank you to customers, because you come in, you drive half hour, 45 minutes. Philadelphia, if you came from downtown Philly to here, it's a half hour. Upper Darby, 20 minutes. Northeast Philly, North Philly, all around the Philly market. Willow Grove, Reading.
Lehigh Valley?
Lehigh Valley. Norristown is 12 minutes from here. We got people from Norristown come right over, 10, 12 minutes, bang, you're here. Delaware. We've been getting a lot of customers from Jersey. Again, I keep going back to it. Millville, is it?
Yeah, the Millville, Vineland, Bridgeton area.
Yeah, Millville, Vineland. And that's a long haul. These people are driving an hour and 20 minutes. But they're leaving in a car.
They want to see Steve.
They want to see Steve. Well, actually, they want to see a car.
But they don't mind seeing you either.
They don't mind shaking my hand. And God bless you all that do that.
They come up to you and say, Steve, do the deal.
Yeah, Steve, just do the deal. And everybody's been real good about that. But the big thing is, hey, my success is due to you coming in, giving me an opportunity to sell you a car. And listen, there's nobody that, it's one thing to sell you a car. It's one thing to get you out of your trade that you're buried in. It's one thing to reestablish your credit. That's all well and good. Can a lot of people do that? Absolutely not. Do we have a niche for that? Yes, that's our wheelhouse. That's what I do. But the big thing is the reviews that you leave, the nice things that you say about us. You get on my Facebook account. You do nice things on our Facebook. You give me good reviews. You're always very, very nice about the whole thing. And from myself to you, I'm thanking you. And if there's anything that I can do, you certainly look me up. I'm here all day. And again, like I used to say in the old days, if you haven't got the deal you want, my office is still on the showroom floor. Just ask for Steve. It's true. Just ask for me, and I'm going to tell you something. We're going to make that deal happen. Yeah, baby. Let's go. Just do the deal, 4th of July sales event. Nissan Sentra SB, only $99 a month. Altima SR, only $199 a month. Any Rogue, in stock, $6,000 off. We're cooking up the savings and the barbecue all weekend. Large 55-inch 4K smart TV included with the purchase of any new or pre-owned automobile. Trade amnesty, credit amnesty. If I can't get you done, nobody can. And don't forget, we're closer than you think. You know me, Philly. Just do the deal.
All right, Steve, brand new Nissans. You have some core vehicles that a lot of other guys, might not be as tempted as you are about to unveil with the big holiday weekend to really do some special things. Yep. The core vehicles, of course, we're talking about are, of course, the Sentra. The Rogue, and one of the big-time staples, the Altima.
The Altima. You're exactly right. You want to start off with them?
Let's start off with, right now, the Sentra SV. But before I do that, Steve, what do you say to the new car offers 4th of July weekend?
Just do the deal.
Now, let's talk the Sentra.
Well, I was going to say, let's start with the least expensive. But let me tell you something. I've got 3 offers this time. Normally we have a great offer, and then we go to the next one that's an all right offer. Then we go to the third one that's pretty good. But I've got 3 cars.
3?
three cars. I got the Sentra, the Rogue, and the Altima, which is the three biggest sellers we have. And let me tell you something. I've got some offers on these that I can do for the next 3 days. I'm going to tell you now, if you don't do it by Saturday and you try to come in Monday, I can't do the same deal.
You better be here by Saturday when you close the doors.
Saturday, I never tell you that. I always tell you folks, don't worry about it. If you don't make it during the show period where the show says it ends on Saturday, don't worry about it. You still come in Monday or Tuesday. I try to help you out. But I'm going to tell you, there's two things I got going for me this time. I'm going to have a trade appraiser from the great state of Florida here.
Ooh.
For 3 days, appraising trades because they need cars in the great state of Florida. And he needs them for his dealership. He just opened up, and I said, you come down here, I promise you'll drive out of here with 2 truckloads.
You're going to hook them up.
I'm going to hook him up. He's going to pay, but he doesn't mind. Because, again, one man's poison is another man's pleasure. They like the cars that we have up here. You can't get all-wheel drives in Florida.
You can here.
You can here. They don't have any down there, so he's going to try to snag some all-wheel drives on trade from us. He needs some cars. I said, I promise you, I'll bring the customers. You just get out your pen and your paper and make sure you write a check to these people for their money.
So that's one of the reasons that this is only going to be good until through the close of business Saturday. What's the other?
Well, the other is I'm going to have a rebate on one particular vehicle. Our number one selling vehicle in the whole country is going to be the Rogue. Now, let's start off with the Sentra. Let's not get off track here. The Sentra, you can buy that automobile with a pen and your great looks, your personality, and anything else you bring with you that don't cost nothing. For $99 a month, you can have a brand new 2019. It's not an S. It's not a base. It doesn't have crank windows. It's got air conditioning. It's got power windows. It's an SV.
What?
It's not an S. It's an SV for $99. Now, we were selling that vehicle for $169. Go on any web you want to go on. Everybody's at $169. The manufacturer, I think, is at $179 on their website, Nissan.com. $179. I'm at $99 for 3 days only.
And the large flat screen TV included with that purchase.
Large flat screen TV.
And the barbecue.
You're
cooking it up.
Oil changes, emissions, and inspections for as long as you own the car. It's not transferable.
Wow.
That all comes with a $99 payment.
So we are talking right now, Steve, 2019 Nissan Sentra. And as you said, it's not the base model. We are talking the SV. $99 a month on the Sentra. That is now through the close of business Saturday.
Put it in perspective, $99 a month. That means for the next 3 years, you're going to be able to drive that automobile for $1,200 a year. I'm taking care of all
last
the
time
oil
somebody did
changes.
this?
I'm taking care of all your inspections. You get 2 oil changes a year. You're going to get inspections. You're going to get state emissions, state inspections, oil changes. $99 a month for the next 3 years. You're going to pay $1,200 a year to drive a brand new 2019 automobile that gets somewhere between 30 and 35 miles to the gallon.
And Steve, when it comes to getting credit approvals and trade amnesty, if you can't get them done, who can?
Nobody can.
Now, we know we've got the Sentra SV at $99 a month. But you also kind of teased and mentioned something about a big rebate that ends this weekend.
Ends this weekend.
What's going on with the Rogue?
We got a Rogue. I don't care what Rogue you pick out. Okay? You can go on anybody's website that you want. You will not get this discount on a Rogue. And all I want you to do is to get this discount. I'll tell you, even if you go to my website, you won't see this big of a discount.
What?
You won't see it. This is for this show only. It's not open to the whole public. It said if you've seen this show and you want this vehicle, I'm going to take $6,000 off any Rogue that you pick out in stock.
Now, Steve,
for 3 days.
Why would you do that? It's the number one selling Nissan. You don't need to discount it. You don't need to. Why are you doing it?
And let me tell you something. We're getting ready to change into the 2020 model run here in another couple months. I'm getting very limited on what Rogues I have on the ground, to be very, very candid with you. I don't have enough cars to last until the end of the year for me. So I'm going to tell you now, get here to get $6,000. It's never going to get better between now and the end of the year. So you come here now and you get $6,000 off any Rogue. I don't care if it's an S, SV, SL. I don't care what Rogue you pick out. All-wheel drive, front-wheel drive, sunroof, no sunroof, leather, no leather. I don't care what you pick out. It's going to be $6,000 off. Get here, pick out a car, $6,000 off, trade your automobile, get your financing. I'll handle it all here. You get a TV, you get the oil changes, you get the emissions, you get the inspections, you get it all, but it's only for 3 days. Don't come in on Monday and ask for that deal. Don't come in on Tuesday. There's no TVs that'll be left, and there's not going to be any goodies.
There's rebates do end, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, those rebates do come to an end 4th of July weekend. When the weekend's over, it's
over. Yeah, baby, let's go. Just do the deal, 4th of July sales event. Nissan Sentra SB, only $99 a month. Altima SR, only $199 a month. Any Rogue, in stock, $6,000 off. We're cooking up the savings and the barbecue all weekend. Large 55-inch 4K smart TV included with the purchase of any new or pre-owned automobile. Trade amnesty, credit amnesty. If I can't get you done, nobody can. And don't forget, we're closer than you think. You know me, Philly. Just do the deal.
We have the third big boy vehicle here at the all-new Devon Nissan for 4th of July weekend, which means Thursday, Friday, through the close of business Saturday. If you get here before Steve locks the door, throws away the key on Saturday night, you're going to be in. We have lots of Altimas. You have a great selection of Altimas, but they are fast sellers. I mean, they're always selling here. What's going on?
You had a whole new, brand new body style change. The car's selling like unbelievably. It's a great little car, you know, and they start out at what, $25,000, somewhere in that range, maybe a little less. And they go all the way up to $35,000, depending on how you want them equipped. And we sell them. I mean, we sell as many as we get. As many as I can take, as many as I can sell. I'm telling you, they fly off the shelf. There's not even any reason to be doing what I'm going to be doing next on the next offer on this car. Watch this one.
Is this another crazy one?
This is another crazy one. Okay.
Through Saturday only.
Saturday, yeah, Thursday, Friday, Saturday only. Not to be repeated on Monday. Watch. $99 for the Sentra. Oh, that's a hell of a deal. Okay. Watch this. You're going to get almost twice the car for how much? 99 times 2, $199 a month.
Oh!
For $2,400 a year, you can drive an Altima, not an S, not a base Altima. This is an SR. This is a sport model. This has got all the luxury and all the toys. This is a very, very expensive vehicle. And the reason why I've done those and didn't do the S's is because I'm limited on how many S's I got. I've got a lot of SRs. So I'm going to do it on the cars that I have the most of. No sense in having an offer on 2 cars, and all of a sudden those 2 cars are gone. And when you come in, oh, I don't have those 2 cars left. You have to buy these.
You don't like that?
No. I'm doing it on the cars that I know if I need to sell 20 Altimas in the next 3 days, I've got 20 SRs that I can sell for $199.
Now, Steve, obviously you could have put that Altima SR on special at $299, and everybody would be excited. But you said no. Are you sure? $199 a month on the Altima SR through the close of business Saturday, 4th of July weekend? Are you sure?
I shopped that offer before I gave it, and I looked all over the area, what everybody else is doing, and the least expensive one I found was $249 with a bunch of money down. Other ones are $259 with no money out of pocket, or $269 with, you know, absolutely no money down. I'm at $199, and all I need is you, a pen, your handsome or beautiful self, and get here. Yeah, baby, let's go. Just do the deal, 4th of July sales event. Nissan Sentra SB, only $99 a month. Altima SR, only $199 a month. Any Rogue, in stock, $6,000 off. We're cooking up the savings and the barbecue all weekend. Large 55-inch 4K smart TV included with the purchase of any new or pre-owned automobile. Trade amnesty, credit amnesty. If I can't get you done, nobody can. And don't forget, we're closer than you think. You know me, Philly. Just do the deal.
From what I understand, there have been many folks that have made the mistake of going up and down and all around and visiting this guy, visiting that guy, seeing this one, talking to this one. And then they leave all of those other places and they hear those famous words of, no, forget about it, we can't get you done. And then they come see you, they're thinking, probably, I'm going to give this guy the final shot. and probably in their mind, a lot of cases, they don't expect to get done. But then something happens, and they remember what they heard you say. If Steve can't get them done, who can?
Nobody can.
So, Steve, why should they come here first to the all-new Devon Nissan and give you the first shot to get them down the road?
Well, here's what ends up happening. You end up going to ABC used car lot over on whatever street, okay? First Ave, Second Ave, Third Ave, whatever street you want to pick. And you're going to buy a car, okay? This person here in this trailer runs your credit all over creation. God only knows what he puts down, where you work, whatever the deal is, how much you make or anything. And next thing you know, you come see me and you got 31 inquiries.
Ooh.
Now I got to overcome that. So I've got 31 banks that looked at you. He said this, said that. He didn't do the interview. He didn't get the proper guidance from you on what happened. He didn't have the story ready. The bank's going to want to know, well, if the credit got to here and it was there, what happened? And you got to be able to tell the bank, this is the truth. This is really what happened to this person. That's what they want, to lend the money. Trust, the bank wants to lend the money. That's what we don't understand out there. They want to lend you the money. They want to put a deal together for you also. But it's got to make sense. It's got to be a deal that they know they're going to get their payments. They're going to get their money back. Nobody wants to lend you money and then in 6 months take the car back. So it's got to be the right payment. It's got to be on the right car. It's got to be, everything's got to be right. That's why the interview is so important, for us to sit with you and find out what happened. Everywhere else you go, it's just slam bam, put it into the credit bureau. Oh, can't get you done, or give me 10 grand, give me 5 grand. You're 15 grand buried in your trade, or you're 8 grand buried in your trade, or something's wrong with the car. It's all those excuses. All right, come here, give me a first opportunity. I'm telling you, you're going to be proud of us. We're going to get you in a car. We're going to help you out, and we're going to make it as easy and as seamless as possible.
And in addition to that, Steve, in the process of getting them down the road and getting them out of that trade, getting them out of a tough credit situation, you know, maybe they were even to a buy here, pay here car, and you're going to get them out of it. In addition to all those things, you are really helping them get back on the road to that financial freedom. You really live by the motto that everybody is somebody at the all-new Devon Nissan. Am I right?
You're absolutely right. And let me tell you, when you talk about some of these buy here, pay here's, and I just had one from some cash loan company, and the poor people borrowed $2,000, and 9 months later they owe $5,600. They charged them $3,600 in interest, and they took the title to their car. We called, we got it negotiated down to $3 grand instead of $5,600, still $1,000 more. We felt that was reasonable, and we told the lender, hey, give us the title. Here's the deal. This is what the customers have. This is what I'm willing to pay for the car. Blah, 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 blah. So next thing you know, we were able to negotiate the deal down. Now, can we do that with every bank? Absolutely not. So don't get the idea I'm going to come in here and negotiate every bank down for you. Okay? But I'm just telling you, the extra mile that I'll go to get a deal done to help you out and bring that payoff down. I bring that payoff down, it's easier for me to take in the car. I bring that payoff down, it lowers your payments rather than roll it in negative equity into a new car. I want to get your payment down. I want to have a reasonable payment. I want to keep selling you cars. I want you to make your payments. I don't want to sell your car in 6 months, see the car back here, and the bank calls me and says, hey, we'll be there to pick up the car. Mrs. Jones couldn't afford it. I don't want to see that. I want to put you in an affordable payment. I don't want you to have a big payment and just never see you again. We do a lot of repeat business here. A lot of repeat business, more so from what Nissan tells me than most of the dealers in the Philadelphia market, because we keep selling people cars over and over and over again. Yeah, baby, let's go. Just do the deal, 4th of July sales event. Nissan Sentra SB, only $99 a month. Altima SR, only $199 a month. Any Rogue in stock, $6,000 off. We're cooking up the savings and the barbecue all weekend. Large 55-inch 4K smart TV included with the purchase of any new or pre-owned automobile. Trade amnesty, credit amnesty. If I can't get you done, nobody can. And don't forget, we're closer than you think. You know me, Philly. Just do the deal.
Here at the all-new Devon Nissan, you've got the brand-new Nissan product, but there's a group of people out there, for whatever the reason, maybe they prefer a high-line car at a fraction of the cost. They want a pre-owned car. You do a big business of pre-owned automobiles. You trade them right, you sell them right, you get them down the road. Talk to us about the kind of selection you've got here at the all-new Devon Nissan when it comes to pre-owned automobiles.
Well, first of all, I have a used car selection out here, and I have a used car selection at my Ben Salem Auto Outlet of PA. So I've got two lots stacked deep, stacked on top of one another, of pre-owns of cars we've taken in from trade here, cars that I've purchased, I've bought, wherever I can get cars for little or no money. And then I can get them ready, put them on my lot, and get you a car, get you into a real car for a very inexpensive price. Just go online. I've got 140, 150 used cars to pick from. Everyone has been purchased or looked at by myself and Alex. Take a look. You'll see we've got a lot of nice cars, a lot of Highlines, and I got them from $6,000. I got them all the way up to my most recent purchase or trade was a 2018 Lexus LS 500 F Sport. That's a $70-something thousand automobile, over $100,000 new. It's 1 year old. That car can be purchased for $70,000. I've got it outside right now. So I've got them all the way up and all the way down. So whatever you want in the middle, you just let me know. And listen, if I don't have it, I'll get it.
Wow.
I have access to what they call a Mannheim auto auction that I can look at right now. Today, we just picked up a car out of Florida for a guy. It was a BMW X5. Car around here sells for $35,000. We got the car for him for $29,500.
Whoa.
Out of Florida.
Whoa.
All we had to do is pay an extra $600 in shipping. Here's the car. Car's on its way. We'll have this car in 3 days.
So, Steve, if they ask, is Devon Nissan in the pre-owned business? What do you say to that deal?
We're in the pre-owned business. Just do the deal.
Now, we've got just a couple of minutes, Steve, and before we run out of time, here's the deal. 4th of July weekend, correct? You were here.
It's $99.
In addition to that,
Altima's $199.
and what if I want to save up to $6,000?
The road.
And in addition to that, Steve, we have trade amnesty. Does it matter how much they owe on their trade to take advantage of trade amnesty?
Trade amnesty. Credit amnesty.
And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, remember here at the all-new Devon Nissan at 459 West Lancaster Avenue, Route 30 in Devon, we are absolutely positively closer than you think. Steve, we're minutes from PA. Anywhere here in the Keystone State. We're minutes away from Delaware, the first state. We're minutes away from the Garden State of New Jersey. Coming from Maryland, coming from the Lehigh Valley, we are easy to find here at the all-new Devon Nissan. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, not only does Steve love to say,
just do the deal.
but remember, in addition to that, here is the thing that is most important, because when it all comes down to it, you want to know you're going to get approved. You want to know you're going to get down the road. You're going to want to know that you're going to overcome credit amnesty and trade amnesty by dealing with Steve, because you know at the end of the day, when it all comes, push comes to shove, you care about one thing, and that's this. If Steve can't get you done, who can?
Nobody can.
It's the 4th of July weekend. It's the fireworks. It's the party, barbecue all weekend.
TVs.
TVs are included. Large 55-inch flat screen TV, $99 a month Sentra, $6,000 off a brand new Rogue, and yes, $199 a month on the Altima. It is crazy. The barbecue is here. The party is here. Thursday special, 4th of July hours, Friday and Saturday. I can promise you this. Steve, you're not going to the beach till probably at least Sunday, right?
Look at us, justdothedeal.com. We're online. I got 150 used cars in line. Pick whichever one you want. Come in, make us an offer. You're going to drive home that day. It's 3 days of party and fun, and I know if you're looking for a car and you've been looking all year and you can't find one, you're going to find one in the next 72 hours. By Saturday night, you come in here, I promise you're going to go home in an automobile.
And Steve, it's the 4th of July sales event. What do you say to that?
Just do the deal!
And if you can't get them done, who can?
Nobody can!